Shadow Games, The Chronicles of Victor in the Mysterious Shadow World. Once upon a time, in a small and quaint little town, lived a young boy named Victor. Victor was unlike any other child. He had a very special talent. He could talk to his shadow. Now, this was no ordinary shadow. It had a name, Beatrix. Though Victor and Beatrix lived in the real world, they had access to a parallel universe called the Shadow World. This world mirrored the real world, but with different rules and strange occurrences. One fateful afternoon, Beatrix told Victor about a looming crisis in the Shadow World. A dark force was trying to corrupt the balance, causing disturbances in both worlds. Intrigued and concerned, Victor agreed to venture into the Shadow World to restore peace. As soon as they stepped into the Shadow World, Victor felt an immediate change. Though it looked much like his own town, there was a muted quality to everything: the colors, the sounds, and even the air. Beatrix guided him through the shadowy streets, teaching him about the unique laws governing this realm. Here, time flowed differently, and the inhabitants were reflections of the real world, but with their own personalities. Their first stop was the Palace of Shadows, where they met the Shadow Queen. She was the perfect doppelganger of the town's mayor, except she was wiser and more majestic. She informed Victor that the dark force was a rogue shadow named Obsidian who wanted to seize control and disrupt the harmony between the two worlds. The Queen granted Victor a shadow sword, a magical item that could cut through the fabric of reality. With this sword, Victor and Beatrix set off to the Tower of Twilight, where Obsidian was planning to unleash his plan. After a long journey and overcoming numerous challenges, Victor and Beatrix reached the Tower of Twilight. There they confronted Obsidian and his minions. A battle ensued, with Victor wielding his shadow sword and Beatrix using her mysterious shadow powers. After a tense fight, Victor used his shadow sword to defeat Obsidian and seal the rift between the two worlds. Having saved both realms, Victor and Beatrix returned to the Palace of Shadows, where they were honored as heroes. The Shadow Queen bestowed upon them the Medal of Valor, a high honor in the Shadow World. As they stepped back into their own world, Victor realized he had grown. He had not only experienced the adventure of a lifetime but also learned valuable lessons about courage, friendship, and the delicate balance between two interconnected worlds. Victor continued to live his life in his small town, but he was no longer just an ordinary boy. He was a hero in two worlds, forever connected to the magical and mysterious realm of shadows. And Beatrix, his faithful shadow, stayed by his side, always ready for their next adventure. From then on, Victor and Beatrix knew that the world, both real and shadow, was full of endless possibilities, and they looked forward to exploring them, one adventure at a time. And so, the tale of Victor in the Mysterious Shadow World became a cherished story, inspiring others to believe in the extraordinary, to seek the unknown, and to always remember the incredible potential of imagination and friendship. The story is over. Thanks for watching.